Hi, I'm Laurie Keppel, and I'm a survivor. It was a usual Tuesday morning. I had taken my husband, Mike, to the airport for his weekly trip to Dallas. And on the way back, I was headed to work at Barnes-Jewish St. Peter's Hospital, where I'm a project coordinator for the Performance Improvement Department. I began working on my normal daily activities, and I wasn't feeling very well. Wasn't quite sure what was bothering me, but I just knew something wasn't right. Right afterwards, I received an instant message from Barb Kalika, who is the Patient Safety Quality Improvement Manager, and she was working at Progress West that morning. She asked how I was doing, and we were going to talk about today's activities. I had told her that I was not feeling real good, and I didn't know what was really the problem, and she called me on the phone right away. And when I picked up the phone, she asked me questions on my symptoms, asked if I was having chest pain. I said I was not having any pain at all. I just couldn't pinpoint what the problem was. I was slightly lightheaded, but the main issue was I could not concentrate on my work. She highly recommended that I get seen at the emergency department. I took Barb's advice and went to the emergency department, where I actually felt foolish because I knew that nothing was wrong. They say denial is one of the main warning signs.
Recently heard a lecture by Dr. Ju Reed on atypical chest pain presentation. And while she was denying that she actually had chest pain, she just reiterated this sense of not feeling quite right, which was something he had alluded to as well. And so with that, I just told her, I said, you know, Lori, you need to get over to the emergency room. You need to get checked out and do that, and go and do it now. And of course, initially she was, oh, I don't really need to do that, do I? And I was like, no, you need to go, and you need to go now. And she did.
The next thing I knew, I was quickly taken back into the emergency department, where an EKG monitor was hooked up for monitoring. The physician on duty, Dr. Pogemeyer, informed me that he was going to consult with cardiologist Dr. Diana Westerfield on the EKG results. In a matter of minutes, I was taken to the hospital's Vascular Interventional Center, where Dr. Mark Lewin conducted a procedure to open a blocked artery. Who knew I would end up here? I had a stent placed in my right coronary artery, which my physician informed me was 95% blocked. This tiny stent, which is no larger than an eraser head, along with many professionals, saved my life. Incredibly, the time it took for me to enter the emergency department to the intervention procedure took less time than it did for Mike to land in Dallas that morning.
About 40 minutes later, the phone rings, and it's Lori, and she's calling to tell me that, yes, that not only did she make it to the emergency room, she was having a heart attack, and she had already been to the cardiac cath lab, and they had already stented her. It all happened in a matter of just 40 minutes from the time of her arrival. So we are just so thankful that she did that, that she went, she got help. As soon as it was recognized, she got the intervention she needed. And today she's with us, healthy and happy, and we are so happy to have her as part of our team still.
I was lucky to have all the pieces fall into place that day, from a manager and friend recognizing the signs to the quick action of the medical staff. It's true, having a situation like this puts a whole new perspective on life. I do not take anything for granted anymore.